Welcome to the Coffee and Transit podcast. I'm your host, Kara Elizabeth, aka Manifestor Kara. I'm a 3-5 emotional manifestor here to ignite you into your best year yet, and sharing transit with whoever's willing to listen. Each week, I'll go over key pieces of transit through the lens of human design, mainly what gates the sun and earth are transiting, with the intention that it helps to prepare you for the week ahead, providing you with the opportunity to step into flow with the current energies and to make the most out of each week of your year. So are you ready to hit the easy button on life? If that was a yes, then what are we waiting for? Let's begin. Good morning, everyone. Kara Elizabeth here, and it is time for this week's episode of Coffee and Transit. So this week it is all about success and knowing how to make that shit happen. We are being so supported this week in making all of our little dreams come true, and any type of project that you're working on, just anything that you're working on, this is going to be the week to where you just know how to move forward into that success space, okay? And we're going to get into why that is. So, the sun is our main experience. It's the main energy that we're tapping into for the next 6 days or so. And the sun is shifting into gate 42. That is all about realizing potential. And now the earth is also shifting. This is what we're grounding in. So you can think of this one, this gate, as the one that is coming in and grounding and supporting us in that sun energy, gate 42, realizing potential. And that is the gate 32. And that is having a nose for success. So this is just where we're just going to be super tapped into knowing how to make things work. Knowing exactly what needs to be done to create the best possible outcome. And that can just go for so many different things in life, okay? I mean, that could be work, love, money, anything. It's this is the week where this energy coming in is just truly supporting you in getting to wherever it is that you're wanting to go. And it's going to show you exactly what you need to do. You're just going to intuitively be able to tap in and know that, okay? So let's just go ahead and get started, and we'll talk about how you can best flex this energy, what you can experience that might possibly block you in this energy. We're just going to go over all the ins and outs, okay? Because look, I want to be successful just like I want you to be successful, okay? So let's go ahead and tap in. All right, here we go. So, Sun, gate 42, realizing potential. Jenna Zoe says that the gift of the 42 is here to make sure that growth happens, period. It wants to ensure that the maximum potential is made real/manifested out of every person and every situation. So this shows up as a strong desire in you to create and expand and have things work out in the best way possible, to accomplish great things. This, you guys, just this, okay? It's easy for you to have positive, abundant outlooks, and this lends itself to you creating success for yourself as well as others. And with this big desire comes a heightened awareness of everything that stands in the way of the greatness unfolding, which is another skill that you can lend to so many different projects and areas of your life. You are very good at overcoming blockages and helping others see their blockages because your mind can see them so clearly. Even when things get hard, you can self-examine and see how you're getting in your own way. And this gift gets stronger the more that you can allow yourself to get quiet and simply observe. There is a caveat with this gift, like all other gifts, that it won't bear fruit if you use it only on yourself. So this is how we can tap into serving. This is all about serving. But you got to do it for yourself. Okay, first. Then move on. Okay. Anyways, don't let me get stuck there. All right. If you are solely focused on realizing your own potential, the whole thing will short circuit. You have to take an interest in using your skills to ensure other people's potential where you can too. And it's written in your stars that when you do this, abundance will flow to you. Truly, genuinely wanting others to succeed is the secret ingredient that makes the whole cake rise. All right. Now, how can you flex in this gift, in this energy? And that is getting super duper clear on the specific ways that you're good at helping people make their potential real. So this isn't about going overboard, doing anything and everything to lift other people up. This is about figuring out where and how you're good at helping people live out their potential and making that a big part of what you offer to the world. And the more you can laser in on where you add value, the more value you'll be able to bring. That's it. Now, let's talk about where we can struggle or get blocked here. And that is sacrificing your own goals to help others rise. So, there has to be a healthy balance here. You can't just be helping others match up to their potential at your detriment. If you're doing it for work, charge market price for it. If you're a full-time mom and wife, don't deplete yourself trying to make sure that everyone rises but yourself. So you get the picture here. Let go of trying to create a specific outcome too tightly. And remember that if you put good consciousness and aligned energy behind it, the best outcome will happen. Sometimes that outcome is one that you can't even imagine yet, but it will materialize if you show up in your best way possible. A focus on getting results can sometimes mean that you're more comfortable with the ending and not so much in the process. What you have to remember, though, is that life is always a cycle of new beginnings, the process, and then the ending. And then after that ending, something will start all over again. The quote-unquote endings may feel good, but they are just an illusion. Don't mistake manifesting potential for what looks like nice little conclusions and endings on a shallow level. Focus more on living out our potential in this long game called life. Don't rush to get to the end so much that you miss the lessons, because if that's the case, you will go through a new cycle, sure, but the same patterns and themes will come up until you have integrated them in yourself. Okay, now, the earth. So this is what's going to help us sink into that energy and ground. This is what's going to be supporting that main character energy. And that is gate 32. And it's all about having a nose for success. So Jenna Zoe says that people that have this gift of 32 have a sixth sense for what's going to work out and what won't. Maybe you have a nose for what businesses will be successful or a sense for whether a relationship will go the distance. This gift can show up in many different ways, and it's here to help guide and steer what you invest your time and energy into. So this skill is not based in logic or facts, okay? I feel like that's a key point. Let me read it again. This skill is not based in logic or facts. It's a strong instinct / sixth sense, and you often can't explain why you feel things will be successful or not. In fact, when you can't explain why you feel this, it's a good sign because you're getting that pure instinct and you're allowing that to speak rather than letting your brain get in the way. So, gift 32 people show a healthy sense of restraint when putting money or energy into things because they obviously won't invest in things that they don't sense will be successful. So if you have this gift, aka if this is defined in your chart, then it's here to guide your own actions and decisions, but also for you to steer others towards succeeding too. And you can use this gift to help make others successful by using your design strategy. So, which if you don't know what your strategy is, go to www.myhumandesign.com. Enter your date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, get you a free human design chart, and figure out what your strategy is, okay? And then that's what you're going to use. All right, moving on. How to flex this gift. Now, the thing about instinct is that it doesn't speak to you always in every situation. It will just speak up whenever it wants to. So you don't have to push yourself to have all the answers for everything. You just need to open-mindedly listen out for that little whisper that's going to say, this feels right, or something feels off. Everyone with this gift will have different areas of life that this gift will speak up in. Whether that's investing in stocks, discerning what clients are right to collaborate with, or even relationship counseling. So, what can block us here? And that's by having a fear of failure. So, since this gate is strongly oriented towards success, the biggest fear of gate 32 is just the opposite, that they will fail. This can show up in several different ways. Some people with this gift will be so afraid to fail that they are paralyzed to make any moves towards their dreams. Some are taking action, but out of fear rather than excitement. And then others just think about failure for way too big a portion of their time. But either way, you have to flip this on its head and understand that this nose for failure is here to help propel you to success. When you get out of your head, don't listen to the fear and make moves towards your dreams while always listening out for that little instinct that's here to guide you. All right, you guys. So, super excited. So I believe like the gate 42, which is our main experience, is coming out of the sacral, and this one, the 32, is coming out of the, oh my God, why am I having such a hard time with this? It's coming out of the spleen. So that's why there's a fear attached to it. So just know, like, we're operating out of sacral and spleen. So that's really good to know, especially for the non-sacral beings. You're going to have energy this week. So use it to your advantage for sure. And then also the intuition, like she says, like, you've got to listen for it. And it only speaks whenever it wants to. And something that I've learned about the spleen is that when it speaks, it typically is only going to say it one good time. So it's like, if you're not careful, you'll miss it. If you're not listening, you'll miss it. So this is like going to be a great week, I feel like, to really tap into listening to our bodies, for sure, just to make sure that, you know, we're not missing any information that our body gives and that comes through with. And then also, like, seriously, you guys, like, use this shit to your advantage. So this is like, if you've been working on anything, like any projects, or, you know, even like, you know, she talks about relationships, literally anything, you know, just be on the lookout, because I feel like you're going to get some major downloads as far as, like, you know, if you've been having trouble with, like, how to proceed, or just, you know, knowing what to do next, or just next steps. I feel like this is going to be the week, because we're all going to have a knack for tapping into success and for knowing what's going to work and what's not going to work. And then also just being able to milk a situation for, like, all the success out. Like, we're just going to be able to milk this shit out of everything this week. I feel like if we can, like, really tap into this and let our fear of failure go, for sure. So there you have it. There's this week's transit. Good luck, and I will see you guys next week.